overnight data were quite interesting because we got the People's Bank of China loan prime rate decision, and as expected, the Chinese bank decided to leave the loan prime rate at the level of 3%. Retail sales data from Poland is scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. Then we just switch to the US session. Nothing else is here for the London session. LMPI from Canada scheduled for release at 2:30. Then we have some speeches between 2:45 and this is 6 o'clock. So we got the speeches from German Buba Maudener, then we have Bank of England MPC member will give a speech, FOMC member Williams will give a speech, ECB Lane will give a speech, German Buba President Joachim Nagel will give a speech, and we end the speech session with 3 more. Bank of Canada Senior Deputy Governor Rogers will give a speech, German Boa Balz will give a speech again, Bank of England Governor Bailey will give a speech, and at the end of the day we got Bank of Canada Deputy Governor Gosicki will give a speech. So plenty of speeches in the late afternoon towards the end of the session. So as you can see, not too many data releases for today. This is why, without any further ado, let's switch to the chart. We'll start with euro dollar. The beginning of the week on the euro dollar, we start with the bounce from the 100 periods moving average located at 1.1727. The market bounces just straight up from this level. We are still below the technical resistance that used to be support 1.1789 as the momentum keeps moving lower. Negative momentum right now is trying to bounce from this level, 42 points. So quite far away from the level of 50. Any breakout below the 100 periods moving average opens the road towards this level here. Let me just grab it. This level here, this low here, 1.1662. As you can see, we got series of the higher highs, higher lows, and any breakout below this 1662 level will invalidate the series of the higher highs, higher lows, and we will have first lower low eventually in that section, which is why it's quite important to take a look at the euro dollar on early London trading hours. British pound to US dollar, which is called cable, extended the drop from 1.3725 back down towards 1.3457. This technical support is being tested right now, and the market is located between 1.3483 technical resistance and this technical support at 1.3457. The market conditions related to the RSI, related to the momentum, are now quite up from the extremely oversold conditions. Right now it's 34 points. It's not that far away from the level of 27 where we used to be, but the market is trying to bounce higher. Eventually the next target would be 1.3493 and 100 periods moving average located at 1.3525. Otherwise, movement to the downside is being expected below the current low, because momentum is quite negative. Bears are in charge of this market. Pretty big, strong reversal candle here. Rejection of the internal trend line, which all means that bears will be pushing lower. And now US dollar versus the Japanese yen. For our time frame chart, is showing us very nice test of the lower supply zone, 148.30. So because we got this supply zone and it's getting bigger, let's just place some sort of the rectangle here so we know what we are exactly talking about. This zone is built from 5 levels right now, and it's been over a month old. Right, it's almost 2 months now, so it's closer to the end of the September. Right now, it's closer to in time period for this zone, and still didn't deliver and a substantial breakout to the upside, right? So the market underperforms here in this time frame. 148.2930 is the lower level of the supply zone. 149.16 is actually the upper level here. Quite wide supply zone, and it's, as you can see, it's getting bigger. So the pressure from the bears is getting stronger. Momentum is quite positive, 57 points, but it's not really strong momentum, and it's doing the up and down movement inside of the tight range. There is a chance that the market will spike to the upside and then possibly reverse, because historically this scenario is way more probable, because we got the confirmation in the background here. Every time market went to this one of these levels, it was just basically capped and reversed sooner or later. So right now we back inside the range. Sideways market is on right now. Gold market is making another higher high. Gold just broke above 3,717 yet again. This is the local high, this is the swing high. Nevertheless, this movement to the upside is being made on the lower momentum that it used to be. As you can see, momentum is decreasing, and of course the markets keep doing higher highs, and keep doing new swing highs as the uptrend continues. So sooner or later someone will say that some market participants will say, okay, check, right? They want to check it. Let's say who is telling the truth, either the price is telling the truth or the momentum. When there is a bearish divergence between the momentum and the price, sooner or later this will be checked by the market participants, and we might expect some sort of the correction or pullback, deep pullback. So brand new all-time high on gold. What is then digital gold doing? Digital gold coming down. The digital gold went down from the level of 117,973, which was established after brief breakout above the supply zone. As you can see, we got this doji candlestick pattern, and then movement to the downside, consolidation, and now spike to the downside as well. So even if we got some kind of a trend line, you can see clearly that this trend line was violated. Let me just place it maybe for someone who wants to take a look at this situation here. I don't know, that kind of a trend line is completely fine, but it was violated already, so we are far away from this line. Momentum hyper negative, 23 points only, and it looks like this market wants to go right down to the bottom of the things here, to the bottom of the market. 107,387 should be the level for everyone to watch. We are below this technical support here at 113,000. I would change the color for the red, and it looks like this market wants to go lower from here. It wants to test the lower range of the lower price range, right? Ethereum, at the end of the day, which is what is Ethereum doing? The same situation is on the Ethereum. We went down towards the level of $4,000. The low was 4,062. Extremely hyper negative conditions, negative momentum, hyper oversold market conditions on 4-hour time frame charts. 18 points only were on the RSI, so we broke below this very nice zone here, the demand zone, and we hit the next significant level. Almost hit it. Yes, we hit it. Exactly the low from the August 20th 2025 at 4,064. So this is the last result right now for the bulls. Technical support, and if there is no breakout, let me just move it back on, let me just zoom in a little bit. If there is no breakout back above this zone here, let me just leave it with this colors as it is right now on the chart. 4,211, 4,264, so roughly $55 zone right now. This is the supply zone. Obviously, if there is no breakout above this zone, back onto the range trading, the outlook remains very bearish for the Ethereum. So situation looks quite negative. Let me just take a look on the daily time frame chart on the Ethereum. Yes, it looks like we are breaking lower. The last result here, right, because this is the low after which the new swing high was made, right? So that's the last result. Line in sand for the bulls, 4064. Any breakout below 4000, and we go down towards the 100 period moving average on the daily time frame chart, 3678. This level will be tested sooner or later in that situation. Even on a daily time frame chart, the momentum is negative 41 points, so we should expect more downside here on the Ethereum and on the Bitcoin. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.